Test. Test.
Hi, this is Ashton Regis, helping you tell your story through video. And today I'm going to show you how to change the resolution settings in OBS. So without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so if you want to change your resolution settings in OBS, that's what you do. You go to the settings options, go to video, and then you have your base canvas resolution here. So mine's set.
Why don't I just talk? I can talk. So I'm watching a video on how to make the streaming better, but I was kind of busy today. Yeah, I don't know how this works, so. That's good. Good to hear. I'm currently watching a YouTube video on how to make it better. Hey, French Press. What's up? Signal is clear, audio is solid. Awesome. I'm getting a poor stream health status according to YouTube. So something about my resolution is not supported. I don't know. So we'll see how I can figure that out.
So that's the display on my, that's what the resolution of my iMac is here.
Oh, nice. 1080p. Great, maybe I don't need to do anything. So it took me about a full summer of studying to pass all the CPA exams. So I graduated college like end of May, beginning of June, and back in 2014, 2013, and I just took the full summer and into the beginning of fall to just study for the CPA exam. So I would study for about a month for each exam. So far, I studied for like a month and a half. Reg, I probably only studied about a month, just because I was pretty familiar with tax and I thought it wouldn't be as hard for me. Have you taken any other tests, Cameron? Yeah, it's been so long since I've taken the test, so I completely forgot how long it takes to apply. Okay, so French press, you just said when you moved, just then the video got a little worse for a moment, so it doesn't like me moving around. I bet it like creates some blur potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out the. Okay, so I have to turn off my video output to change my settings, like my video settings. So I'd have to end. I would have to end the stream, but I would have to turn off. Well, do I like corn on the cob? Yeah, I like corn. Corn is good. Upstream bandwidth. Let's check it out. download is super high. It's 300 plus. But my upload is 34, 35 megabits per second. What's up, Jeremy? I should be, yes, I'm on a wired connection. I shouldn't be using any Wi-Fi right now. But I could turn it off just to make sure. Yeah, it's off. I'm wired in. I have a wired internet. So I'm going to try something. On here. Messing with videos. Okay, so you should still hear me. I'm going to try to turn off my video. So you should still be able to hear me. I'm going to try to see if I can mess with the settings. Nope, I can't. Video output. So I have to stop my stream, I think. So that's something I'll do before I stream tomorrow. I'll mess with the resolution, because the resolution I'm using through OBS is a really high resolution. It's 4K resolution, but YouTube Studio is saying it should be 2560 by 1440, which I think is that's higher than 1080p, but less than 4K. So I got a tweet. Here, I'll turn it back on. I got a tweet from Jacob Oberlander. Works fine, but we need more action. Do a baseball play-by-play style. So exactly what I'm doing. Can I wear a heart? Someone else tweeted, can I wear a heart monitor and have your vitals on the screen? That'd be so funny. And then Davis also said, live streaming accountants 915 sounds wild and amazing. Good luck. Yeah. It's probably going to be pretty. The goal isn't to be that entertaining. It's really just to just like hang out and see if anyone like wants to talk to me. Maybe like, hey, what are you doing right now? And I could give a play-by-play of what I'm doing. So like, oh, I'm in this tax return. I'm working on this client that just gave me their information. And so now I'm working on this. They have this much expenses in this account. I don't know. Can I the challenge would be, can I talk? Yeah. Finding $50 discrepancies in the M1. Yeah, and just watch me get pissed. Just like super upset, stressed out to where I'm like pulling out my hair. So basically you'll see me doing this a lot. Looking at a return in my tax software. And then I'll do this a lot. Just kind of like pull my hair a little bit. What is tax life in September? Complex entity tax planning? Well, it could be. Right now, it's just working on business returns. So I'm going to actually turn off this text. Boop. Okay, there we go. So last September was chill. I think I had all my business returns done pretty easily, or done pretty quickly compared to this year. This year I just got some clients that are just last minute, and I feel like I need to do them. Some of them are just going to be late. Some of them aren't going to be. I'm gonna maybe try to finish on time if it's possible. It's not looking good because tomorrow is the deadline, and yeah, I actually have a potential client meeting tomorrow. I didn't block off my schedule, and it was a reschedule already, so I didn't want to have to reschedule it again. But the potential client rescheduled it to the 15th, and like a dummy, I didn't just be like, hey, sorry, this could be a day where we don't want to have meetings. And so, yeah, didn't realize that till Monday. So, all right, French Press Finance asks, may I ask what your camera setup is and how it connects to OBS when you get moving around something isn't keeping up. So if I do like, it gets real blurry. So I have a, yeah, I could see that. So there's like a big delay on actual YouTube, where I could kind of see the blur a little bit. But is it clear when I'm kind of staying still? If I see the live product right now, then I think it's pretty clear. But I use a Sony a6400, same as Jason Stats. It's a 16 millimeter Sigma lens, and I have like this HDMI cable that is going, or it's like a mini HDMI, or one of them that's going from the camera to my desktop, and it's connected to an Elgato 4K capture card or something like that. And good to hear, Mike. And so there's like this, it's like this interface that connects between the computer and the camera to allow you to do like put fancy camera to computer. Yeah, Elgato Cam Link. And so how I got it to work in OBS is probably a miracle. I remember like setting all of my camera gear up like last December, January time frame. Uh-oh. Sorry, I saw my screen kind of blip green, so it's using up some processing. Yeah, I've had some problems with OBS in the past where it'll just mess up, and I think it has to do with my graphics processor, which is pretty good. It's an NVIDIA RTX 3060, so I just need to figure out the best settings for it. Yeah, I don't know how to solve the movement blur. Yeah, I'm a nerd, but I have all this fancy stuff, but I don't know too much how to utilize it. That's the thing. Sorry, I'm watching my delayed self move around. Maybe it has to do with my internet speed, and that's why it is kind of blurry. Well, thanks French Press for trying to problem solve with me. I've got like a cold right now or something going on, allergies. So today I'm actually feeling a lot better. Thank goodness. But I still have like congestion, like a cough, like a kind of a tickle every once in a while, and I just sound real nasally. So hopefully tomorrow I'm better for the actual stream, for the official stream. I'm fully expecting my computer to just crash while I'm like working on a tax return tomorrow. Because I'm using up a lot of processing power. I might use this computer, because I do have another computer set up, and so I might just switch it to this computer. The graphics card in that one is is bad or isn't very good, I think. So I don't know how that does with streaming or not, or if you need a good graphics card for streaming. But if I use that computer, it may help with like my main computer's processing. We'll see. How's this angle? I don't want to have like my computer screen really in the shot, because I don't want like people to see client information, client tax returns, and so I got to be really cognizant. I might try to put like a box up where the computer screen is somehow, and like oh, 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 whoa. I'll have to figure that out. I'm a noob with OBS and stuff. What's up, Logan Alec? We got 2 Logan YouTubers right now. It's awesome. 2 Logan CPA YouTubers. Like, what are the odds of that? Have you ever live streamed, Logan? All right, see the other angle I was thinking is this way. Well, then you can't see any of the screen. It's just this. Just me hanging out. I don't think it's as cool without a computer screen in the shot, in my opinion. Or would it be better if it was like just the webcam view? Or the other option, I have this desk right here and I can throw it around and get kind of like a behind the scenes. But then I'd have to figure out how to blur the screen where the oh god. We good. We good. The background's too dark if the camera faces the couch. Yeah. I could open up the blinds. That's the second time I dropped my camera today. It's because of all these cables. I've got the cable for the actual video feed, and then a cable for the power. And so I'm like tangled up right now. I need to rearrange that for tomorrow better. Yeah, I need like a camera arm. That'd be cool. I could like put the camera on this baby. So if I do the background, if I do this angle, you probably want to see the background. Is that right? So I need to like turn on my lights and stuff. But right now I think the default will be right here. Maybe right here. I gotta be cognizant of these books. I can't have this one showing. That seems kind of lame. There we go. See you, French Press. Thank you so much. All right, I want to see my current desk setup, layout. This is how neat I keep it, officially. I did not clean beforehand, so I keep it pretty clean. Except I have this other desk, which kind of has some stuff, some junk, per se. But yeah, I keep my desk pretty clean, and it feels good. I have a remote for my fan. I don't know where to put it. It being Texas, I have a thermometer, or yeah, temperature gauge, I mean. And so it gets pretty warm in here because of these monitors and my computer, I guess. And so I keep the AC at like 78 during the day also, so we can afford to live. But it'll get, it'll camp out around 79, so it gets pretty warm. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. Am I talking to anyone? All I see is concurrent viewer count. I don't see like a live viewer count. Maybe if I actually go to my stream, I can see. Oh yeah, 4 watching right now. See? All right. Woo! I was thinking about using this mic, getting this mic in here. It just requires a little more setup, but it's on the stand, which is kind of inconvenient. I did have a mic arm, but it's in my closet, so maybe I'll get that out just for the stream and have the mic kind of pointed down. But I think this mic does great. I think it's like a $50 mic, and it's easy to move around. Any crazy stories working at tax? Man. I had, you want to hear crazy tax stories? The first firm I worked at, I worked on a big partnership return, and it was like a emergency ER. It was like an ER doctor partnership here in Central Texas, and it had like 250 partners on it, and that return itself took me like 80 hours because we had to do all these partner allocations. Like they would buy and sell their I guess it would be shares. Other doctors would buy and sell these shares of the company, and you'd have to do all these like adjustments with their capital counts, and you'd have to do a 754 election adjustment. I can't tell you what that means still, because when I was doing it, I was like a very, very young in my career, and I kind of just did things the way I saw it, and I didn't truly try to understand it, and so that hurt me a lot. So pro tip: if you do an internship or you're new in your career, like try to understand what's happening. For me, it takes a while for me to learn something. I'm pretty dumb, so it takes a long time for me to truly absorb and understand something. So 754 election, I did not truly understand. I think I understand, kinda, right now, more than I did before. Yeah. So that's all I got right now about a crazy story in tax, other than like working crazy hours. trying to pass the time when you work so much. It's easy to do when you're like when you don't have kids. It's easy to like stay at the office all day and work and just hang out and work and hang out and work. But when you have a family, you kind of don't want to do that. And your family doesn't want you to do that as well. All right, so I'm checking my email right now. Someone wanted a play-by-play, so I'm checking my email. I use Superhuman for email as well as Outlook. I kind of use both of them because in Outlook I have all these email rules, and so with Superhuman email you can't really tell uh, where your folders are and if people have, you know, where where the emails go in certain folders. So in Outlook I can see that on my because in my inbox I have a million different folders for things, and so Superhuman you can't do that. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard about Superhuman email. It's pretty cool. Uh, sorry, but it's like a gamified email system, and you can like churn through a bunch of emails really fast. And the goal is inbox zero. But anyways, back to my emails. So I've got a couple of emails from clients that I have not responded to today. They both sent them this afternoon. They're both have waited pretty much last minute. They're for 1040s, and they just have questions on like the information gathering stage of the return for their return. And so I have to respond to them, and I don't think I will till tomorrow morning because their email is pretty long and I just don't want to deal with it. Maybe I'll deal with one of them. Yeah, I can deal with one of them. I can send an email to one of them. Let's do that. You can't see it though. Sorry. I'm still getting these like system messages saying my resolution is not good. So it just doesn't want me to be. It doesn't want OBS to shooting out 4K. And so it's freaking out. Here, I can show you. So if you look right here, I can show my computer live. Let's see. There we go. Check that out. So right here it's saying my current resolution is this, but it needs to be this. So I think I have to do that in OBS somehow. I bet I can put myself over this, but if I make me smaller, look, I'm like a pro streamer right now. If only I had a green screen behind me, and then I could be in the screen. Okay, so Cameron asked, did you enjoy your time in public? Yes. I still technically am in public, but when I was in a big regional firm, it was good because I got to learn a lot. I got to work on hard stuff, and it was like it was almost like they were kind of babysitting me because when you're like fresh out of the gate out of college, I had never really worked jobs before, and so I learned a lot when it comes to like being professional and so that helped me out a lot, like email etiquette. Like they don't teach you that in college, do they? But anyways, being at a big firm right out of the gate helped a lot with my technical knowledge and skills, and just being around a bunch of people. It's fun hanging out with people and talking to them. Now that I have my own firm, I hang out by myself in this room and there's nothing going on. I should probably just do this. Take this out. There we go. Here's OBS if you're curious. Okay. Boom. All right, I have another question. Looks like I've got so many windows open right now. Sorry. I'm trying to. Where's my YouTube? I'm really happy my computer hasn't crashed yet. All right, I'm looking for this. Okay, here it is. Working on any new dances? Man, dancing hasn't happened in a while, has it? I should probably live stream some dancing tomorrow. That'd be pretty fun. Do I get some kind of copyright if I do a song? If I stream a song, I don't know. Will YouTube just like ban me instantly? I don't know. So I could still try. Cameron asked, sounds like you missed the workplace atmosphere. Definitely. Nothing like it. But also, like I was in a cubicle farm, so I was in this like row of cubicles, and there were like 8 other people around, like in this row, and I was kind of at the top. And I'm very like OCD, or I don't know, sounds get to me, sounds and smells, very sensory. I don't know what you call it. And so, like this one person in front of me, I don't know if it was their perfume or what, or lotion or something. It just like got to me, and I would feel sick. And so I ended up bringing like this mini fan, like this mini tower fan, and I would put it like right in front of me and just blow air in front of my face to get fresh air, so I don't miss that. Sorry, I'm sick. If you haven't heard, I'm like I have like a cold or something that I'm messing with. So tomorrow I'll probably stream like right when I wake up and start working. So I'll spend some time figuring out like the setup here and optimize it, but like with all these cables and everything. But I'll try to do most of the day. Although I have a potential client meeting, so maybe I'll just live stream me like talking to them. Can I do that? I don't know. Yeah, burnt popcorn in the office. That's messed up. Office birthday cake, missed that. Like all the free food. A lot of free food. Like it's so funny. I guess it'd be during the day if like one of the front admin people would be like, "Hey, there's leftover food from the meeting." You would just see a rush of like interns slash like staff just like blitz to the staff room to try to get dibs on the food, on the leftover food. Yeah, it's totally bribery to get you to work late. Like during busy season, you just work all night apparently, and they feed you for it. That's nice. So you literally don't have to go home for dinner. So you just keep working. I was supposed to answer an email. Let me get to that. Y'all got to hear this keyboard. Y'all about to hear some epic clickety clacking. What's the most I've worked in a week? Probably 80 hours, which isn't that much. Relatively, compared to other people, it's not that much. 80 hours is not that much for this industry. Some people do that every week during busy season. So, but I think it was about 80 hours, and that was like when I first worked back at my first job, and that was bad. Did not feel good after that. I think it had to do with that giant partnership I was talking about. Okay, so let me, y'all get to hear the keys clicking. So I'm answering a client email. So what do you mean by did they treat you good? Because that's also kind of relative. How do those keys sound? Did you feel happy, comfortable working there? Yeah, I did at first. And then, like, during like the last 6 months I was there, I started to get really unhappy, and my heart wasn't in the work anymore, and I just didn't have anyone really like encouraging me or really like pouring into me from like a mentor standpoint. And so I'd always just get beat down on like review comments and stuff, and that's no fun. So when that would happen, like, just feel really bad about myself when I do a bunch of things wrong, but no one's really teaching me. So I require like a lot of hands-on help, I guess. What's up, Jacob? I wouldn't say I was getting burnt out. Uh, I just wasn't having any fun anymore, I guess, and there was a lot of things that the people were doing in the company that I just wasn't happy with, like how they did things and how they treated people, and like I don't. It's been so long though, so I can't really think of like all those hard feelings aren't as fresh. Yeah, there'd definitely be some politics going on. Uh-oh. This is what I was worried about. Definitely a typical accounting experience. So, this is what used to happen all the time. It looks really cool. And I think it's just when my computer maxes out. Uh, so I think that's a good segue to me like ending the stream because it's 5 o'clock here, and I can hear the fam downstairs. Do you know what year it is? Yeah. It's like I'm stroking out. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully tomorrow goes pretty smoothly for the stream, and this doesn't happen. Uh, so I don't know. I mean, yeah. But anyways, yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is there, and I'll talk to y'all later. I don't know how to end this, so it's gonna take me a little bit. There we go. Boop. All right, see you, man. I am screenshotting it.